Okay, so if we notice, clockwise is going to be negative degrees. Counterclockwise will all be positive degrees. So it's kind of the opposite of what we think. Because we think, oh, a clock, we're going up. If we went backwards, we're going down. Well, in math, counterclockwise is positive degrees. Clockwise is negative degrees, just like the unit circle. And we'll talk about that later in this year. Okay, we're given 4 different formulas. We're given rotate 90 degrees, rotate 180 degrees, rotate 270 degrees, and rotate negative 90 degrees. If you notice, the formula for 270 degrees and negative 90 degrees is exactly the same. That's because if we rotated 90 degrees, it would be in quadrant 4. But if we rotated 270 degrees, it would also end up in quadrant 4. Okay? It's the same exact rotation, just depending on what direction you turn. So let's take time and do this one together. So we have point A is at 1, 1. Point B, let me zoom in a little, is at 4, 5. And point C is at 7, 1. Okay, it tells us we want to rotate 180 degrees. And our formula for that is negative x, negative y. Okay, I say negative, but actually it's the opposite of x, the opposite of y. So I've got this wrote down on my paper. So for point A, the opposite of 1, which is our x, is negative 1. The opposite of y, which is 1, is also negative 1. So that is going to be our point A prime. Okay? Next, the opposite of 4 will be negative 4. Opposite of 5 will be negative 5. And that's our point B prime. For C, we have negative 7, negative 1, and that's going to be C prime. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back to our screen and try to plot these points. So the first point will be at negative 1, negative 1. So negative 1, negative 1. Okay? Our second point will be at negative 4, negative 4, negative 5. And remember, with points, we go x-axis, then y-axis. Our x-coordinate, then y-coordinate. And then C, we have negative 7, negative 1. So negative 7, negative 1. And if my computer would cooperate, these would look a little better than what they do right now. Okay? But if we look at our original shape, we look at the points we just plotted, do you see how these 3 points form a triangle? And I'll try to do them for you. But like I said, my computer does not like me today. And I think it's just because it knows I'm trying to film. So we have our original triangle, we have our rotated triangle. Okay, so we rotated through quadrant quadrant 2, all the way to quadrant 3. Okay, so that's our changed shape. The next type of transformation we're going to talk about is a reflection. A reflection is like